first blush, Coach, is that this quarterback class that's coming out isn't, one of the best that we've seen in some time and is kind of less than. Would you agree with that assessment going into the Combine week?
I would agree that you don't have the typical headliner. Usually there's at least one headliner, if not two. But there's some good ones out there, and I'm a big fan of the quarterback coming out of Ole Miss. I think he's got something special. He's got live legs. He's got an accurate arm. He's got a strong arm. I think he's going to be one that has got a chance to be a good one.
No kidding. So Matt Corral would be if and again, this is something that you might do at some point. Making a list of a quarterback board, Matt Corral would be the one on the top of your list, David Shaw, for the NFL?
Early on, we haven't formally I haven't formally started my pre-draft, but just watching throughout the year, watching teams that play well, which I do every year. I always watch and see what other offenses are doing, and I got to know Lane well over the years, and I like a lot of things they do down there. And this kid can really make all the throws, and battled through some injuries, showed some toughness. But when he's healthy and you put a group around him, he's got a chance to be a playmaker. Okay, because the concept that the NFL draft is kind of devoid of difference-making quarterbacks, certainly right here and right now, that's kind of a narrative that seems pretty solidified to me as I go to the Combine next week, Coach. Yeah, and I think there's some other guys that are overshadowing the quarterbacks. I think you've got some really nice pass rushers. You got some big offensive linemen. So I think the top of the draft still has some great players. But we're all just used to having some headliner at the quarterback. But we also know quarterbacks taken at the end of round 1 all the way through round 3 can end up being really good football players.
So tell me about this Thibodeaux kid. I mean, because that's the conversation, I guess, that'll be top of the draft, either him or Aiden Hutchinson. What are your 2 cents on that subject matter, Coach Shaw?
Yeah, Aiden gives you a little bit more length, but Kayvon is a above-the-line pass rusher. His quickness, his explosion, his variety of pass rush moves. He's got some freaky athletic ability that just ends up making plays on Sundays, and this kid's got it in spades.
David Shaw, Stanford University head football coach here on the Rich Eisen Show. So before we get into some issues about coaching and college and things of that nature, for this talent evaluation portion of the calendar and everything that we're looking at right now, you're saying again that if you're looking to hit that line, this is the draft for you. You're in good shape. You need to protect your guy. You need to go hit that pass rusher. This is the one for you, this draft at the top.
First blush for me, that's what I've seen a lot of. We all know that the running back position is being devalued. There's some good backs that I've seen, but the offensive linemen and pass rushers, I think that's going to be a good chunk of that first round, and deservedly so. That kid out of Michigan, there's 2 kids out of Michigan that first glance just watched a couple plays, have some quickness and explosion, and we've all seen what happens if you can get after the other team's passer. You got a great chance to win.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.